Yo everyone, Wifley here with you guys, and on today's episode I'm going to show you how to improve a blight. I'm not the best blight main out there because I'm not a blight main, although I do enjoy playing him, but I would consider myself just a bit above average because again I'm not the worst, I'm not the best, but I'm leaning towards that I'm on the better side of blight mains out there, even though I'm not a blight main. Makes sense, right? Anyways, I'm gonna do this video because a person has asked me to show them how to improve on blight. And yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load into games, I'm gonna play out the game as normal, but whenever I do something I'm gonna try and explain it on how it helps with playing blight, why you need to do it, and what's like the key difference from doing it and how you improve with it. So yeah, and there's just gonna be more like of a tips and tricks while I'm playing my normal games instead of me doing a full guide, because there's already other guides out there. You just are like, I'm just gonna try and like shorten it down for the people who don't have time to watch a full guide, and I'm just gonna give small quick tips that you can use in your next game, hopefully to improve and get better at blight. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the lobby. So we have just loaded in, and the build we're gonna be proceeding to use is gonna be Blighted Crow and Blighted Rat, double speed add-ons so we can go around the map quick. We're gonna use Bloody Party Streamers, and we're gonna have Barbecue and Chili, Nowhere to Hide, Agitation, and Scorch Hook, Pain Resonance. Same build from last time. Barbecue and Chili, once you hook a survivor, any survivor that's further than 40 meters, you receive their auras for 5 seconds. Nowhere to Hide, you kick a generator. 24 meters around you, you can see any survivor for 5 seconds. Agitation, when you carry a survivor, you move 18% faster, and your terror radius increases by 12 meters. And Scorch Hook, Pain Resonance, all it does is when you hook on a Scorch Hook, the generator that has most progress gets it has to regress, losing 20% of its progress as soon as you do the hook. And it's 1 hook per person. I have to keep that included because they changed it because survivors were complaining about it too much, although I don't understand why. Either way, we're gonna play on the Ormond Lake mine because there's a showcase because we're coming close to the winter event, and this is also one of Blight's best maps, so it'll be even better for the video because I'm trying to show you guys how to improve on it on one of the best maps. If you want different maps, please let me know, but I'm just gonna do an Ormond Lake mine because it's one of the best maps. And yeah, hope you guys will enjoy the video. So we've loaded in, as you can see, and I'm using reshade filters for this map because it's just easier for me to go around and see the survivors. And if you want, I started using my dashes at the very beginning so I can try and find the survivors as quick as possible. And then I've heard the gen behind me, and then at the end when I went out the window I decided to go ahead and swing because I didn't have any more dashes, and the recovery time is the same as no swinging. You just get a bit more distance. Here you can use dashes, it's just a bit risky. So I did accidentally double bump on one thing, but that is completely fine. I'm gonna push her out the shack and see what she does here. Worked it out. We're gonna bump on this. I just got, wow. Okay, that was just me being bad. But we try to find objects around the loop to put yourself in a position where you can hit a survivor. Because the bump logic is you don't find it instantly, but you find it along the loop, I guess. Okay, just came agenda in my face. How rude! That window. Oh. I did not know that was blocked. I'm gonna go interrupt this gen if I can. Yes, I can. Okay, nice down. We're gonna use Nowhere to Hide to see if Jill is still around. It looks like she's not, so we're gonna go pick up. We're playing against some good survivors now. Quite interesting. Let's see how they go about this. We saw a crow fly, so we're gonna go look after the Jill. We see she's camping the TNL wall, so we're just gonna try and mind game this. Doesn't work. I see that we have a few things to bounce around, but no need, because she does not know how to loop a TNL. We're just gonna pick this up and try and go to the pain res, remove some progress from the most progress gen. And we have agitation, so it's extra fast. You see barbecue and chili, you see them trying to get the gen done. And we got a nice hit there. If you're wondering why I turned before swinging, is because if you start to turn before your swing, you actually get more rotation. And bait on the pallet. It worked. So whenever you try and hit a flick, if you want to call it that, try and flick your camera before you swing. So you get more turn in your flick. And why is she so fast? Jesus Christ. It's pissing me off. Anyways. Pick up and hook. That gen is kind of concerning me with how high progress it is, but we're not doing terrible. Yeah, 4 gens still. You can see that they left around this way. Because the oh, I see them. Well, I don't see them. But I saw the crow land, which means they're around here. There's the scratch marks, and there's the Jill. There is some loops where you can't really do bump logic on, like for example this one. Kind of rough. Gonna have to break it. Just gonna come the pallet. I would like to also say that looking down before you do the flick does not actually change anything, it's just muscle memory for me. And I just think like it's a quick way to get used to flicking. If you saw over there, I decided to bump on the edge of the wall instead of trying to go through the door, because the hitbox on Blight is a bit bugged sometimes. And if you bump on the wall, you're able, when you bounce back, you'll be pushed just enough so that you don't double bounce by accident. Hit here. We can see that this team is very gen efficient. Make a pallet there. Fine. We have Shack again. And you're gonna forward vault? Nope. You do the same thing. Vault. Bump onto that small snow area. And just bump and look back. We're gonna try and get barbecue and chili value, if possible. However, I see they're hitting under hook for some odd reason. I'm gonna go ahead and kill the Jill. That worked. Okay. Whenever you loop this tile, make sure you guys never hook. Don't hug it too tight, because that's gonna happen to you. You guys have to like understand any other loop. You like loop it as tight as possible. But if there's a loop that has a small opening, please try and go a bit wider, especially like windows as well. It's just gonna get you killed, like that poor Jill. This is crush marks here. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bump logic over there. You saw we bump we bumped on this, saw her, we bumped on here, here, and then there, and it came back around here. I did kind of lose it because I was trying to explain how I bumped, but you know, we don't stress. 2 people dead on hook, 1 person already dead. Like the least of my concerns. She got the heal off last second. Wow. I mean, shocking. This Nia has the confidence way too high. That's what I call a double bump. That's not something I meant to do. It's actually more of a glitch because Blight's hitbox is so messed up. But it ended up benefiting me because whenever you bump as Blight, you get pushed back a little bit. Makes sense, right? We go ahead and use this pole. Use this. I thought she's gonna come into the pallet. Good enough. This lava is really good. But I'm better than me. I just messed up. I waited too long. It's not bad. Normally I'll break this pallet, but I'm just trying to kind of show the bump logic. But she's just camping everywhere, so we're just gonna go ahead and break it. That's the value from the flick. We're gonna slug to get the 4k, which I see the Michaela over there. And get the unhook. A bit late though, letting this teammate go second. Yeah, giving up is not gonna work on me. Oh. We're glitching now. Yeah, mate. If you're a survivor and you try to do those glitches, just know you're not funny. Nice to meet I messed up over there, I swung a bit too early. Showing why you need to turn beforehand. And that's the 4k at 2 gens. Not the best game, but it is something you need. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next game. So as you guys saw, that build works really well if you know how to use it, and the map is just amazing. There's some like pallets you can't really bump on, but you know, it's fine. On the next build, we're gonna do a hex only build. There isn't really a lot of hex perks that are good on Blight. Like, you won't use Blood Favor or Face the Darkness or Devour because most of your hits are supposed to be on M2. So most of hex perks are not really gonna be good for Blight, which is kind of unfortunate. Oops. Because hex perks are quite fun. Either way, we're gonna have Hex Pentimento, which when the hex totem is cleansed, you can relight it. And then the heal and repair speed is gonna be slow by 20%. With each additional totem, you're gonna get plus 3%. We're gonna bring Hex Ruin, which when a survivor stops working on a gen, it will automatically start regressing. 150% speed of the normal regression speed. We have Hex Undying. When a totem gets cleansed, it gets replaced. So like if Ruin gets cleansed, you get it back. We're gonna use Hex Fill of Hunt, where cleansing the totem takes a lot longer. Because, I don't know, it just takes a long time, innit? and the more totems you cleanse, the faster it gets. However, that's not gonna happen because we can, as soon as the first totem is cleansed, if it gets cleansed, we're gonna relate it with Pentimento. We have Undying, so we can bring ruin back. So they're gonna repair gens even slower, and we're gonna get extra ruin value. This is gonna work really well on Blight because you can check on your hexes and you can also kick people off gens so fast. We're gonna use again double speed add-ons, some of the best add-ons for Blight. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the game. There couldn't have been a better team for me to show this build on, because we have 3 toolboxes and a medkit, so when they see that one, they won't be able to get a lot of gem progress. It's gonna be amazing. We've loaded in. I'm still using Reshade because I refuse to not use it, and it's one of the best things ever created for the Madeira. We have some pretty bad totem spawns, but it's fine. You see a survivor over there. Or not? How did I not break the pallet? Okay, you know what? Oh, okay, that happened. I want someone to loop me at Shack so I can show one of the best and most important tricks for looping on Shack. But if no one goes, I'm just gonna struggle a little bit at the end and just show you guys. I have a feeling they already got Gen. Oh my god. I just got locker. I just got CJ'd on the locker. What? I'm not cleansing my ruin, which is questionable. You just pick up flashlights. Over here from Undying, because Undying also proceeds to show you the survivors when they're hanging around a unactive hex. So that means a normal totem. Okay. I just swung too early, but that would have hit because you guys know about the flick. With Blight, you need patience, but not at the same time. It's hard to explain. They got a gen done, but that's to be expected when they have 3 toolboxes. Like, come on now. You can saw. I don't know if you guys saw, but instead of bumping on the door, I decided to bump on the wall next to the door, because otherwise you would have not let me bump inside of Shack. You saw, I bump here, and then when I get pushed back, I have a perfect entry. Whereas if I bumped here, it would push me out, and I'll have to double bump here, if that makes sense. I'm really struggling to understand why they don't do the hex totems. I'm trying to get my Penti value, but they just don't want to give me the Penti value. See them working on the gen. And I hit. Oh, I have a give up already. I really don't understand why survivors like to give up so much. When you, on some maps, when you jump off like elevation, there will be an invisible wall you can bump on. So if you ever like don't want to bump or rush because you think, oh, I'm gonna go too far away or not, depending on the map, you will not bump too far because there's gonna be an invisible wall. My bad. And there'll be an invisible wall where you're gonna hit, and then you can readjust yourself. I did see the V do the hex totem near Shack. I was gonna go interrupt it, but I want to get my penalty value, so I'm just gonna let them cleanse it. There we go. I'm just gonna let them unhook, and there you go. Now they're doing gens and healing 20% slower, and there's also Ruin. Oh, and Undying, because Undying saved my Ruin. So there's Ruin, so if I just even intervene on them a little bit, they're gonna already lose progress on the gen. That totem was not my Ruin, so we're chilling. That was my Hex Thrill of the Hunt. But we're related with Pento, so it goes even slower. You saw the nice click over there. And now Thrill, even though one totem got cleansed, it's still gonna slow down when you cleanse the totems. So like it's gonna. So besides the fact that their healing and generator repair speed is slowed, their totem cleansing is gonna be slowed as well because of Hex Thrill of the Hunt. So you can see them trying to clean it, but I still have another Pento, so I'm not stressing. I swung a bit too early, that's fine. Sadly, we cannot relate it once it's been cleansed. That's fine. What? Okay. I'll be honest with you guys, I have no idea why that didn't hit over there. However, clevers have the IQ an ostrich sometimes. Not all survivors, I have to clarify before I get into drama. And there's the Michaela. Oh! I just like to point out the fact that Blight is also one of the only killers that's able to counter a TNL wall, because if they stick around the other side, yeah, you have the wall there, you can just go here, and if they don't vote it, you go on here, free hit, or you go down, or you just swing them here when they don't expect it, or you just wait, you bump here, you wait, and you just swing here and you get them. So that's like one of the best things about Blight, being able to easily counter some of the most powerful loops in the game. We're gonna quickly finish the game, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. And now for the last build, we're gonna run Forever Entwined. Each time you heal survivor, you get a token up to 8, and with each token each time you pick up, drop, and hook a survivor is 4% faster. We're gonna have Agitation. When you carry a survivor, you move 18% faster, and your terror radius increases by 12 meters. Barbecue and Chili, when you hook a survivor, any survivor outside a 40-meter area, you can see that auras for 5 seconds. And Scourge Hook Pain Residence, when you hook a survivor on a Scourge Hook, the gen that has most progress loses 20% of its progression. This build is just trying to get as quick as possible into chases. You have Forever Entwined, you pick up really fast. You have Agitation, you move really fast when you're carrying a survivor. You have Barbecue and Chili, you see where the survivors are. And you just need to have a little bit of gen regression, even though it's not always needed, but it's just preference. So we're just gonna run Scourge Hook Pain Resonance to slow down the gens a little bit. We have Blighted Rat, Blighted Crow, again, double speed add-ons, my favorites, some of the best. And we're gonna bring qualified streamers. See you guys in the game. Okay, so we've loaded in, and let's see how this game is gonna go. Make sure I get my full volume. notification there. Nice, we baited out the Ada, thinking we're gonna go somewhere else. Although I don't suggest doing that a lot, because it can lead to you just wasting bombs for no reason. Only do it if it's actually gonna like confirm you a hit or something. Otherwise, don't do it. We can already see that we have 2 tokens of Fervent Wine. We're gonna get Pain Rest. Probably can kill. Guys, learn to look forward when you're like trying to run somewhere. Please. Now we have 4 tokens of Fervent Wine, so we're already picking up a lot faster. Let's quickly get hooked. I can see we're heading on the hook. Ooh, that was just risky, but I had to do it. You see the shadow that she's going away from the loop. This is not a good loop. I'm gonna kick this gen because there's no other perks to regress gens, so we have to kick them. You can see this Nia very confident. Isn't really a lot you can bump around here. And, oh, you got the gen. He's really going across the map every single one. Again, look forward, mate. Almost full stacks on Fervent Wine, so that's nice. You can already see that we're picking up so much faster. Running to the closest hook and then just getting instantly back into it. Hit on the board, get a hit, and get a 2-tap. We don't because I cannot. I thought she went from down hook, that's my bad. Again guys, this is what I mean, have patience when playing blight, don't be like me. I'm proud of the team nice today, but I'm not a judge. Nice hit, and now I have full 8 stacks of Fervent Wine. You see how you're picking up so fast. Agitation, we go to the closest hook, and then instantly back in chase, just like that. Only downside you're gonna see of this build is the fact that you're gonna lose gens rapid. I didn't mean to tunnel, but this is the one we found, so unfortunate. Unfortunate. Wow. And for the medium, yep. Oh, above vote. Stand approach. Her, but now she's dead. This Nia is not bad at all. Like, I give credits to her. Oh, instant DC. Oh, finesse. Okay, so we have confidence now. Keep lagging. Oh my day. Oh. Okay, so you see, guys, there's times like this where you just need to accept the fact that you're just terrible. Like, see, like I just can't bump on anything sometimes. That's fine. Dead here. I don't understand why we're teabagging though. Your teammates are teabagging and you're DCing. Like, it's my fault that you're the one that basically ran into me. And also some of the hitboxes on this map are horrendous. Can someone please explain to me why I'm sliding off every single thing? I mean, if there are backers insists on taking the hit, then it's fine by me. Also, a big issue I'm seeing with a big issue I'm seeing with new blight players is they're too scared to use their bombs when it comes to tight loops like that. What I mean by new players, I mean, when I was playing blight, I used to be the same. I used to refuse to use the power when it came to more than tight spaces like that. But when I say small and tight, well, it's not really that tight, it's just like sketchy area to try and bump around. But you just need to know that. Okay, that's not trying to click, my bad. You just need to also count your bombs. Like, see, there I didn't count my bombs, and I gave this guy free life for no reason. We're just gonna drop. Now we're gonna go find the toxic Ada. She's hiding pretty well. Let's see from this point of the map. Saw a crow fly. It's from the Leon, fortunately. Teabagging again. There's two things. Now we know the Ada was around here. instant DC. Instant DC. You're teabagging the most and you're DCing instantly. I hope I see you in endgame, Charles. But yeah, that's the power of the build. Again, you're gonna lose gens, but you're gonna gain chases so fast that the pressure is not gonna matter when a gen or two pops because you have such a fast pressure. But yeah, that's the game. Okay, guys, so those were the games. I hope you guys enjoy the builds. I hope I helped you guys understand on how to improve on Blight. I hope I actually helped you guys. Like, I hope you guys actually gonna improve from this video. If not, I'm very sorry. I tried my hardest. I showed you guys 3 different builds. Feel free to use either one of them. They're all gonna get you pretty successful games. I showed you guys some tricks and tips which you can do. But keep in mind the TNL one and the Shack one. They're the most important tricks you need to know as Blight. And the flicking one, make sure before you like do the flick, don't swing early. First turn your whole camera, then swing. Looking down does not do anything, it's just muscle memory, but if you want to do it because it helps you, go ahead. Everyone is different. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We had a really fun time. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Sorry for my stutters. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. I'm live there sometimes, you know. Feel free to pop in, say hello. And yeah, have a good one.